Alright. Reopen that bitch. Okay. Much better. I do wonder what caused that. So, my guess is that it was probably the Lua script. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Which is unfortunate, because I like the Lua script, because it allowed me to make things look like they were holograms. But, if that's causing the problem, then I don't need it, you know? Well, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna find out what exactly is gonna happen as we keep going. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. We were doing pretty good there. Oh, we can continue. Okay, so that's nice that this has a continue option. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out on different things, you know. You check out all different stuff and make sure everything's going fine. And yeah, looking at performance, everything seems to be doing dandy. No idea why it did that. Ah well. Ah well. We'll figure it out. Because I've done every fix along the way, so it had to be something. And again, it's only whenever OBS is open, so it's gotta be OBS that causes the problem. It's gotta be OBS causing the problem. That's the only logical explanation. Alright. Well, actually, I just realized I forgot to turn one of my other systems on. Documents. Disk. Let's get the throwing system launched. Gotta launch that, you know. Alright. Perfect. Okay, still working. Alright, and then, don't mind me, going to mix it up to connect everything. Where is connections on this again? I don't see my connections. Ah, because I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. There we go. That'll do it! Alright. Bada bing. Or no, I wasn't looking at the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and get everything set up. This? Ah, here we go. Okay, connected. Perfect. Okay. Now we can continue. Now we can continue. I'm gonna keep Task Manager up just in case. Alright, so here we go. Let's continue where we left off, which was this battle. This music is no longer fitting for it, but you know, we'll take what we can get. I'm gonna, well, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump forward. I'm gonna jump back a little bit. There we go. Now we have some battle music going for this. Let's ride. Okay. So we gotta do this all over again. He is going to clobber, so we're gonna do binding shot. Attack. Alright, he's gonna clobber again. Defense formation. Vulnerable shot. Heavy slash. Alright. Now he's just going to roar to lower our attacks. That's fine. We're gonna take this time to Overwatch. Arcanite. We're going to binding shot. No. Let's trip shot the enemy. Lower his speed. And we're gonna take this time to Yeah, we're gonna attack while we can, maybe? Yeah, attack while we can. Twice. There we go. So our attack is lowered by 1, so we're gonna do no damage this turn. So what we need to do here is we need to, yeah, let's do another binding shot on this guy. We're not gonna do any damage this turn, so let's go ahead and self-patch. And then defensive formation. Perfect. Vulnerable shot. Heavy slash. Then we're going to go ahead and just, again, Overwatch. This time we're going to go ahead and attack, just because we need to get that attack in there. Before he can go ahead and lower our attack stat right there, like that. I just defend, because we do no damage right now. Yeah, vulnerable shot. Make it to where he's about to die. If we do this, we're gonna be hurting, but... Okay, no, we got him with that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That went pretty well. Alright. Backline Hunter. This unit's the back applies 1 buff or debuff to an enemy. Ooh. That is nice. Sharp Arrow. This unit deals damage to an enemy, 35% to apply 1 defense down to the target of that effect. You know, Backline Hunter sounds better right now. Because that's always a guaranteed buff or debuff. Shield Bash, none, break shot, apply 3 attack down. We'll do Shield Bash for now. A Vitality Band. Start of turn, this unit gains 1 temp HP. Yep. Yep, just yep, that goes onto our tank. Gold, block potion. Mage Bracelet, max TP plus 1. Okay, start turn, this unit gains 1 temp TP. Cooldown. That's really useful for our dude down there. What's the first aid? Yeah, no, we want the max TP on them. Alright, we're gonna figure out what to do here. Alright, let's look at our map in full, because I forgot where we're at here right now. Gotcha. We're gonna continue this way. Visit the bonfire. And we'll level up our defender. Alright. At the point to where is essentially the point of no return. Because we couldn't buy anything at the shop. Shop needs more than just 5, so it's dragon time. Let's see if we can do it this time. He's doing a bite. 6 damage, apply 2 defense down. Okay, no. Binding shot. I don't want you doing 6 damage. Go ahead and Overwatch. And we're going to just attack first and foremost. Alright. We need to do a vulnerable shot on this enemy here. Actually, they're about to attack Crush Claw, which does 3 damage, apply attack down to enemy row. Defend. We're gonna go defense formation on our front row here. Actually, no. Shield up is 4 shield for an ally. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna attack. Okay, that Overwatch is coming into play quite a bit there. They're still attacking my archer. Binding shot. Let's go ahead and do defense formation. You know what? We'll do heavy slash, because might as well deal some more damage, you know? And now the aggro's on the fighter. Okay. We're gonna do a trip shot to lower its defense. We're gonna overwatch once more. And our dude is going to need to defend. Just straight up defend. Okay. Again, they're going to attack. Flame Burst, which does 2 damage and adjacent applies 1 burn. That's unfortunate, but I think what we want to do is we want to make this guy a little vulnerable. So let's do a vulnerable shot. Okay. Let's go for a shield bash. And a heavy slash. Okay. That could have gone better, could have gone worse. Tail Slam is 6 damage to an enemy column. Binding Shot is 3 shackles. So that's minus 3 damage. Let's toss a block potion on our fighter. And instead of taking the time to wait, what we're going to do is we're just going to attack. Alright. We're going to do another vulnerable shot. Health potion on our fighter. Heavy slash. There we go. Binding shot. Overwatch. And attack. This will be the end of the dragon. Ah, it's 0 damage on that Overwatch. Never mind, I thought it was the end of the dragon. No, it will be this time, though. For certain. Shield Bash will do nothing. No damage. We'll hit. There we go, we got the dragon. There we go. Ooh. We got it. Alright. Passive Defender gains 3 aggro. You know, the Defender should be gaining the aggro. Got gold 3 and a twig. If this unit targets enemy, 25% chance to deal 5 fixed damage to the target of that effect. That could actually be useful. 5 fixed. That's just beating someone with a stick. Alright, we made it to the Forgotten Caves. We made it up to the 2nd floor. We've made progress. Alright, also, I should probably apologize to those on YouTube. This VOD will be split into 2 parts due to the fact that, well, you know, we had that little crash right there. I still don't know what caused that, but it is what it is, you know? It just happens. It just happens. My apologies. Alright, let's see here. I think what we want to do here is... It's going to use Stone Poison. Apply 2 poison and 2 Petra. Ooh, that's... Oof. That's rough. Let's do... a vulnerable shot on the snake. Fender, just, yeah, go ahead and shield up yourself. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and try to, get rid of the snake if we can. Alright. He's doing an attack, which is 2 damage, so it'll just be 1 damage to our archer. It's fine. Let's go with Overwatch. We're gonna attack again. We're gonna attack the Snake. Oh wait, no, we have White Slash. We can attack that entire row. Overwatch helps out a hell of a lot. I love that. I love that Overwatch skill. That is such a nice skill. Yeah, we're just gonna do a normal attack onto the snake here. 3 times, in fact. There we go. All right. So we're gonna do a vulnerable shot on this guy. Scuff the Wave Streamer. Unfortunately, I shouldn't be having any though, because I don't really know what's going on. I'm hoping what I just did will fix what happened, because it's with the NVIDIA stuff. It's with the NVIDIA stuff that's causing an issue, nothing else. So, is what it is. They're gonna deal 1 damage. We'll make that a 0 damage. Of course, we will Overwatch again. And attack. Okay, they're doing hard shell. Alright. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna just attack him the old-fashioned way. Alright. Well, let's see. From here, I think... Well, we can level up Shield Bash to do damage to an enemy column. That sounds like a good idea in my opinion. And we'll take the 1 gold. I see the bonfire there. I want it. We'll use a key. We have 2. What's in here? Gold, Int Booster, Chainmail. Perfect. My speed 1, enemy deals damage to this unit, deal 1 fixed damage to that sword. You'll love to see it. What the hell? That's a hell of an emote. Okay. Overwatch skill reminds you of the days with XCOM? Yeah, man, I miss playing XCOM. Such a good time. Thunder Mage or Ninja? Multi-hit attacker, inflicts shock, can heal allies with the charge status. Debuffer inflicts debuffs that deal damage over time. Ninjas are normally really good in games like this, but I'm gonna go for the Thunder Mage. We're gonna put them in the back row here. Alright, where's that fight? We know there's one here. There it is. Those are 2 leeches they're gonna burrow. That's unfortunate. Trip shot the entire row. Lower the speed. There we go. But yeah, how you doing, by the way, Kurobachi? I just saw you get in there. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see. Where are these skills? Zing is apply 3 charge to an ally. What's charge do? This unit deals damage to an enemy. This unit gains 1 temp HP. Ah. And zap is deal 1 fixed damage, apply 2 shocked. And static. And deals damage to a unit, apply 1 fixed shock to this unit. Okay. And this guy right here is a golem. Alright. Self-destruct on kill. Oh. 0 if this unit takes damage, deal 3 damage to all ally. Oh! So if he does self-destruct, he'll damage his allies, but if he explodes, 7 damage to all enemy. Okay, gotcha. So we want to focus this guy first. Noted. We're gonna start with Zap. Alright, what does Burrow do? Burrow is apply 2 evasion to this. Okay, that's fine. We're not going after them yet anyway. You'll love to see it. Alright. A surprise attack, huh? Deal 1 damage to this unit, has evasion, deal 3 damage. Ooh, okay, that's not good. They get to evade 2 attacks, so we'll just do that. And then, do we even need heavy slash? Yeah, we sort of do. Gotcha. Aye, we kaboomed them. We made sure that they all went gone. Oh, okay. Magnetic field. Apply 1 stack to an enemy row. Deal 0 fixed damage to an enemy row. Okay, static, we know, apply 1 fixed shock to units. That's pretty much just making it to where they all get 1 thing of shock that turn. Could be useful. Because we do that with wide slash, that's a good synergy right there. Then again, there's also this Lightning Storm, which does 2 fixed damage, 1 to a random enemy and 1 to another. You know what? The Lightning Storm seems like a better idea right now. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna keep on moving. Oh, found a lost relic. Treasure! Wizard's Hat. Max TP 1. If this unit applies any buff or debuff to any unit, and if applied value is greater than or equal to 3, this unit gains 1 temp TP. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to make use of that yet, but it's better than nothing. We can open that with a key, but let's check around here first. There might be treasure. Alright, we know what to do here. Golem's got to go. Trip shot. Lightning Storm, I guess. Just see what it does. Okay. Do a wide slash here. Or a heavy slash. Let's do a wide slash. Get some damage on these bloodsuckers. And then we'll do an Overwatch. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with a basic attack. We're just gonna smack this thing. And then we're gonna smack it again. That did nothing, apparently. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, that could have gone better. That could have gone better, could have gone worse. Alright, so doing a surprise attack, that's fine. What we're gonna do is instead we are going to have our defender just go ahead and, you know what, defend. That's his job. Alright. Vulnerable shot. Apply that, then we're going to... do a little bit of that. They got their evasion back, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. We need to go ahead and just keep on defending with our defender. That's their job. It's just their job, you know? And hey, GM, thank you so much for the resub. How you doing? What up? Hope you guys having a good evening. Yeah, it's mostly good evening. We had our NVIDIA stuff crash on us a few moments ago again for some reason. Not sure why. It just did. But it is what it is. And I deleted a Lua script that I think might have been what was causing the problem. Because I've tried everything else. So if it's not that, then I don't know what it is. Let's go ahead and do Zap. Alright, then we're going to do a Heavy Slash. And attack. Perfect! Enemies are done. Ooh, start of turn, apply 1 stack to a random enemy. Yes. And we will take that gold too. That's a big motherfucker right there. I'm gonna have to get past the big motherfucker, aren't I? All right, let's level up. I think we want... I wish our fighter had more damage, but unfortunately that's just not happening. That's just not happening, you know? So let's see here. Let's go ahead and go with... We like our archer. Let's keep our archer with the level up. Oh, that's the boss. That is an iron golem of sorts. Okay. Okay, so we have an elite battle that we can deal with. Let's go back to that door that needed a key. Let's see what's back here. Shop! Okay. We could get an ice sword. This unit deals damage to an enemy, apply 1 freeze to the target. That would be really nice. Lucky bracelet, speed +1. 25% luck, fireworks. Start battle, deal 2 fixed damage to all enemy. Injuring's nice, but I think we want the ice sword. And then maybe the lucky bracelet or fireworks. Fireworks. All right. Ice sword goes onto you. The twig will now go onto you. Fireworks will go on you. There we go. All right. Well, there might also be an event back here. Let's check all the squares. There is not, but there is a shortcut this way. Enemy encounter! Let's get that level up, shall we? Alright. So we don't want that stone poison going off. So let's go ahead and do a trip shot. Slow him down. Then we're gonna go lightning storm on the back row. Just like that. Heavy slash. There we are. Much better. I'd rather deal with this guy than the poisonous, you know, stoner snake. We're gonna go ahead and Overwatch. Vulnerable shot. You're just gonna defend, so you take no damage. And we're gonna do a white slash for that little bit of extra DPS. If we actually hit. But that's fine. Alright, attack. They're gonna burrow again, so we're just gonna do our best here to deal as much damage as we can. Heavy slash, if you would. Ha! Easy. Let's see. I guess we'll get the break shot. Because I don't like paying HP for a skill. Period. That's just a bad idea in my opinion. Alright. And we move forward to treasure. Damn it. Ah! Alright. Well, c'est la vie. I guess that means it's, boss time. Oh. Okay. What do these attacks do? Okay. Take off, apply 7 evasion to this unit. Number of evasion on this damage to all. Oh my Christ. Two damage to enemy and adjacent units. Oh, ice gain 1 shield. Oh. We gon' die. Apply 3 alert to this unit. Alright, so. We need to, slow the son of a bitch down. Alright. Now that we've done that. Int booster. Please step us up to an ally. Alright. We'll do that later. First things first, let's do a... Yeah, we'll do a lightning storm instead. Okay, because we want that thing to die. It's about to get a lot of damage ready. White slash. Okay, you got frosted. Whew. Yeah, I'm in danger. I'm in danger indeed. Alright, we're gonna do an Overwatch. Okay. The middle part has to go. Let's see. Let's do a vulnerable shot on the middle. Unfortunately, that missed, but it is what it is. Charge to an ally. Do that on him, because he's got the Overwatch. Heavy slash on the middle. Okay. Defense formation. Okay, it's gonna do the Starfire Strike. Starfire Strike. That's the one we were worried about. Move this unit from, you know, someone's left. Oh wait, no, Starfire Strike. Where? Deal 6. Deal 6. Number evasion on this damage to all. Yeah, this thing has to go this turn now. Just in case it does. Oh, wait. Break shot. Deal 1 damage, apply 4, attack down. We have to do binding shot. We gotta hope that the binding shot works. Okay. Alright. Lightning Storm. Torso is down to just 1 hit left. Attack. Okay, Torso is down. Torso is down. Let's shoot. Alright, who are they attacking? Okay, they're using attack, which does right now 0 damage. 0 damage. Okay. So we're not gonna worry too much. We're just gonna shield bash. Yeah, let's shield bash the head. We're gonna trip shot that row. Zap, we're gonna go for the head. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Forgot they had Overwatch going. Alright. So we got 1 more of that. Let's go ahead and self-patch. Just because we're gonna need the HP. Alright, Overwatch again. Okay. Binding shot to lower its attack on the head. There we go. Attack. Done and dusted. If this unit deals damage to an enemy, 35% chance to do a defense down to the target of that effect. Hell yeah! We got Excalibur! Okay. You know, we're gonna move the Ice Sword to this guy, because with that Overwatch, he'll attack multiple enemies, and we'll move Excalibur onto our fighter. Alm is in nature. Alm is the danger. True. We just proved that. We are now at the Sky Palace. Oh! Well, that turned out nicely. Ooh. Not as nice as I'd hoped, though. Okay, we're gonna do a trip shot. Slow those guys down. Blitz fire there is going to be a problem. Deals 3 damage to 1 enemy. We don't have a means to really stop it, so we're just gonna keep on doing damage. All right. Lightning storm and hopefully that turned out nicely. All right. I need you to do shield up on your defense formation. All right. Well, this fight right here is going to be more of a challenge than the boss fight of the last floor. Okay. That's unfortunate. Flight takes 0.5 damage from it. Ooh. And then you've got 3 evasion. Fire shower. We need to get that evasion off the worm in the back. But if we can get rid of one gun first, that'd be even better. There we go. Now, this guy won't do any damage, but our dude right here is about to take a lot of hits, so we should probably defend. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and attack the one in the back. Okay. I want our defender here. To go ahead and shield bash. This thing's going to die regardless, so we don't need to... Well, hold up. Okay, yeah. I can't read what the passive's doing, but it's doing a lot. The passive will probably kill... Well, no, the passive will not kill it, but it'll be close. Let's shield bash the skeleton. Did a damage to that entire column, which we love to see. All right. Let's do a vulnerable shot on the beastie in the front. All right. All right, okay. So this guy right here, he's going to attack up front. We need to just get rid of the skeleton. Okay. Overall, our strategy is working here. It may not seem like I know what I'm doing, but I somehow know what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and use 1 TP to go ahead and just zap this worm as much as we can. No, just defend. You're good. And then we'll attack. There we go. Hell yeah. Heavy Slash does 5 damage now. Thank you. Finally, ability for the fighter I can get behind. Ooh. Well, let me go check my settings. Graphics. Tune shadings. I didn't have it on 24. I had it on 16. There we go. All right, we have 5 gold. We could get boots. Give speed +2. I think we want to wait and get the bow. That's my hunch. Because then we could move the magic bracelet onto another, or fireworks onto another unit. Yeah. We'll wait on that. Oh! What's this thing? Bug bite. Deal 3 damage to enemy and adjacent units. Applies 2 shackles to enemy and adjacent. Ooh, that's not good. Let's vulnerable this guy up. We're just gonna do what we can to this dude as fast as we can. All right. Lightning storm it. We have no way to heal. Ooh. That is very, very, very unfortunate. So, defense formation. Chip shot. Self patch. Let's see. We're in a bit of trouble. Bit of trouble. No, we'll zap. Zap. Oh, he's gonna die this turn unless I get a shield up on him. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, that's not good. Okay. Okay. These skeletons have proven to be quite the problem. Well, unfortunately, our defender is now dead. Unless he revives after fight? Maybe? Yes, with 1 HP. Okay. Healing potion? No healing potion. Shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's see here. Fuck it, give me another, Alright, we're in a bit of a pickle. We're in a bit of a pinch. Honestly, give me another ice sword. I'll equip it onto this dude. Because we're gonna need to stack those debuff effects. Oh, upon fire. Oh, that feels nice. We can get another front row unit. I think that's a good call. Let's get a samurai. We're gonna move the ice sword, maybe, or what's Excalibur do? Yeah, let's move the ice sword over to the samurai. Alright, what skills does the samurai have? He has attack, deal 1 damage. This unit gains 1 temp TP. Apply 2 defense stance and resistance down to this unit. Okay, in defensive. Okay, upper hand strike, attack stance, 1 defense down. Deals 2 damage. Ice. Okay. Interesting. That's exactly what we needed, though. Things are getting too spicy for the pepper. It feels like it. Sure feels like it. What is this? Statue appears. No curse unit destroyed. Curse the unit, but they recover all. We'll just leave for right now. We're good. We're good. We don't have a key to open that door. But we did find some enemies. What's this thing do? Swell's House. All enemy loses 1 buff. All ally loses 1 debuff. Okay. Start turn, apply 2 retaliate to this unit on snapback and deals 3 damage. Jesus. Okay, so it's about to taunt us. The music sounds amazing. Yeah, right now we're listening to music on YouTube because this game, it has good music, but it was very mellow. I want something a little bit more energetic, which is ironic seeing as how the Golden Sun music has now gone to a more mellow one, but hey, is what it is. I will indeed stretch. There we go. Much better. All right. That's some good tea. All right, let's see here. Bone Party. Deal 50% to apply 2 taunt to all enemy. And what's taunt do? It does not tell me what taunt does. That, you know, that would be nice to know, game. That would be nice to know. All right. Well, we'll just do this. Trip shot. Then we're gonna... Good. Yeah, we'll attack the Skelemob. And then we're going to Lightning Storm the Skelemob too. Just attack. Okay, we got taunted in either way, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Go ahead and... looks like There's a lot coming our way. Skelewob's going to attack all three of us with a wide sweep. We need a defense formation. Wide sweep. Okay, it's only one strike. Oh, does 3 damage, so now only deal 1. Let's do a vulnerable shot on this son of a bitch. See if we can possibly defeat it before it does that. That will take it down to 1. And then the samurai can kill it. Okay. Oh, I can't attack the guy in the back yet. But we can do this. Alright. Let's go for... You know, we'll just attack. It had retaliate. That was stupid of me right there. But it worked out okay. It worked out okay. Still got retaliate going. We're going to... Shield bash. Alright, it's got retaliate still. So I think what we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and defend with you. I'm going to have you self-patch. And then you're just going to defend as well while we're waiting. Samurai shall defend as well. Oh, that retaliate's just never going away, is it? Okay. Oh, it's at start turn. Okay, so it's always going to retaliate. Noted. Well, in that case... we'll do that. Then we'll do a little bit of... Let's go ahead and do a vulnerable shot. And then a heavy slash should finish it. Perfect. Have no fear, you're here. Welcome in, Mystic. Good to have you. Ooh, that would be nice. Deal 2 damage to enemy rope. Apply 2 speed down. Cool down to 1? Yes. We will take that. Okay. Well, we found some enemies again, and I am very concerned because we got another wyvern here. And a mimic. Or as it's called, is getting ready to do random chomp, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Where locked enemy deals damage to this unit, deal 1 fixed damage to this unit. Ooh. Gold Stealer, blah, 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 blah. Ooh. That mimic's gonna be a problem. Trip shot. Okay. So our samurai's in a lot of danger. We need to, okay, what's Blitzfire do? Blitzfire is just 2 damage. Okay, take flight star bow. Why is it 2 damage for everything instead of just 1? Interesting. Alright, we're gonna wide slash. Lightning storm. It's still 2 damage. Okay. Flight gives... Okay, yeah, that's fine. We need you to take a defensive stance. And then you need to cause a defense formation. Okay. That could have been much worse. Let's go ahead and do a vulnerable shot on this thing. It's gotta go. It is causing the... It is doing the most. Alright. We're gonna do... Zing charged, which is... If unit deals damage to an enemy, this unit gains 1 temp HP. Yeah, we're gonna put that on our defender. Alright, let's see. Attack. You. Overwatch. There we go. Perfect. Trip shot. Wide slash. We're getting so close to getting past this fight. We're so damn close. Honestly, let's just attack this guy. Alright. Much better. Okay. No, we'll shield bash this time. We want you to... You know what? Just defend this turn. And we're gonna do a heavy slash. There we go. Dusted. Alright. What's follow-up stance? Other ally deals damage to an enemy. Deal 2 stacks of damage to the... That's a really good ability. Holy shit. Yeah, we're getting chase attack. That was just a damn good ability. Bonfire. Let's give our mage some more survivability here. Oh! Let's not do that yet. You with the most HP takes 3 damage, but obtain a random sword. Do it. You got a basic pitch sword. Alright, you know what? That is still more damage. 6% chance to deal +1 damage. We're gonna put that on our fighter. Because he needs the extra damage, let's be real. Alright. Well, from there, what's here? Books are flying around. Go read one of them. Ooh. One unit learns a special skill, but gains a curse. Now, let's learn a new skill and upgrade. Let's see. If an ally applies a buff onto an... If an ally applies a buff to an ally, deal 2 fixed damage to random enemy. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Oh, hi, Justice. Oh. Wow, that was a loud crack of thunder there. I don't think we want to fight Justice here. We might not have a choice. I have an idea. I have a cunning plan, Blackadder! Aha! We made it through. Okay. Ooh, treasure. Gold, block potion, and headband. Applies +1 debuff to the enemy. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Alright. We're doing damn well right now. Shopkeep. We have 2 gold, but you have... Really, the only thing we could probably use is, bow. Honestly. Bow is really the only thing that we can make use of out of what they have. And we're not going to get to unless we do that elite enemy. Because we've done everything else on this floor. Alright, that said, we do want to fight this guy while our HP is high. Which means our best chance is right now. So, here we go. This dude is the Demon King. Snap Finger, deal 6 damage to an enemy and adjacent unit. Ooh. Apply 2 stun to an enemy adjacent units. Apply Bleed, Curse, Burn. Holy shit. This has got to be the final boss. Okay. Well. Uh-oh. First things first, we need that Binding Shot to lower his attack for this turn. We'll just do Lightning Storm right off the bat as well. Get all those debuffs going. Heavy slash. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty. Okay. Let's do a trip shot. Slow him down. So our dude goes first this time. We want... Charge to an ally. He's doing aura boost, which is stats up and attack up to this unit. Ooh. Let's do a zap. Okay. We'll get chase attack. Apply to follow-up stance. Okay. We're gonna do a defensive formation. Just get that ready for us. Okay. Darkness Blast. That's gonna suck. Or will it? I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. Lightning Storm. Alright. Ooh, our samurai's not looking too good, but... Heavy slash. Block potion on yourself. Overwatch. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that was such good damage. All right. He's going to do aura boost this turn. That's fine. We're going to do... Yeah, we'll do it. This lower his attack. Zing on defender. Actually no, on fighter. He needs the HP this turn. Alright. Wide slash, because that'll do more damage to our basic attack. Okay. We still got the follow-up going. Let's go ahead and do attack. Trigger that static. Still got Overwatch. Let's give shield up to the fighter so he doesn't die and can continue to attack this turn. Binding shot to lower his attack. Lightning Storm. Heavy slash. Then that Overwatch comes into play. We got him, baby! That's not... Is that the end? Labyrinth cleared. Hell yeah, we did it. We unlocked the Defender, Thunder Mage, Samurai, and the hard difficulty. Hell yes. Okay, that was good. That was a good run. That was a good run. We may have had a crash during the stream, but you know what? I think I fixed it by doing that one thing, so we should be good now. What I'm going to do, though, is seeing as how we have technically gone for around 3 hours when you combine the two streams that we did, I'm going to go ahead and raid off now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to find someone to raid, and I'm going to wrap this up by saying thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider that follow button. Helps quite a bit. And if you watch this on YouTube, consider that like button. Helps a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the raid if you would. I would greatly appreciate it. But above all else, have a great day, folks.